is out here, that's for sure. So, we look. That's the end of the wind, hopefully. Just touch the screen. And so there you are. Gives you the architecture of the fort. Now who's this gentleman here? Sebastian Le Prestre de Fourbon, 1633 to 1707, is regarded as one of the greatest military engineers of all time. The ability of France to withstand attack from other European nations through much of the 18th century was largely due to the chain of fortresses designed by this man along its border. And that's him there. It's certainly less blowy in here than it is out there. It would blow you away. There's Charles Fort there. As Ireland's most southern port, KINSALE controlled communication lines with Europe and was a wealthy centre of trade. Charles Fort was built in this strategic location to protect the interests of the British Crown. Cannons positioned on the fort's extensive seaward defences made it impossible for enemy ships to enter the harbour. And I was round the walls there and I've done the wee videos, and it would blow you away. The wind is very strong here today, there's no doubt about it. And so this is another wee part of the exhibition, which we're going to have a wee look at. Some artifacts. What's the 1680 to 1760? And 1680 to 1760. I know that man there, that's Oliver Cromwell. And that's James the First, I think. Let me just check. So it says here, facing James Fort on the opposite side of the estuary was a Norman structure dating from 1200, known as Ringcurran Castle. This castle was garrisoned by English settlers during the Elizabethan period and occupied by the Spanish during the Battle of Kinsale in 1601. It was destroyed on the orders of Cromwell in 1656. And it says, following the Dutch blockade of the Thames estuary, 1677, coastal fortifications were undertaken in Britain and Ireland with renewed vigour. In KINSALE, extensive earthwork fortifications were carried out at Ringcurran under the supervision of the Earl of Orrery, who was Lord President of Munster, Major General of the Army in Ireland. And it says in 1678, royal assent was given for the construction of a permanent stone fort at Ringcurran, which you're now standing in. The foundation stone of the new fort was laid in 1678 by the Earl of Orrery. The Lord Lieutenant, the Duke of Ormond, visited the fort with his retinue on the 22nd of August 1681 and renamed it Charles Fort in honour of the restored monarch Charles II. So that's obviously Charles II and not James I. So there you are. Yeah, Charles, you can see it, number one there, Charles II, 1665. More artefacts obviously found here. And that's Mary McAleese. She was the president of Ireland. I can remember her being president. And that's her inspecting the troops. And this is the Battle of Kinsale. So I'm not going to read all this. I tell you, if you want to pause the video and read it there, you can. But I will read some of it. The Battle of Kinsale is arguably the most important battle in Irish history. In 1600, resistance to the Elizabethan reconquest of Ireland was at a pivotal point. The northern chieftains Hugh O'Neill and Hugh O'Donnell had regained much of Ulster and Connaught from the English crown, and then it goes on. And you can pause the video if you want to read any more. And that's KINSALE itself. KINSALE is situated on the site of a monastery founded by St. Maltos in the 6th century. By the 10th century, the Vikings had established a trading post here. KINSALE flourished as a centre of trade, for trade and communications under the Normans, who walled the town in the 13th century. And again, if you want to pause the video and read the rest of that, you can. So there you go. So what we're going to do now is going to end the video here, and we're going to take a wee walk upstairs, and then I will record for you upstairs as well. So thanks for watching, and God bless.